It's time for the Diamond K Show. Sometimes controversial, but always authentic. The Diamond K Show is a music insider's view into the world of business and entertainment, hosted by writer, director, and music entrepreneur, yours truly, Diamond K. Let's get it started. Hola, people. Hola. Yours truly, Diamond K, in here, about to get this thing moving. Of course, every daily, YouStreamRadio.com is where it all goes down. Make sure you check us out there. Sometimes controversial, always authentic. Make sure you also follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at The Diamond K Show. A couple of things that I want to talk about, touch on today. We'll also be joined by videographer and editor Meech a little bit later in the program. Drake signs a shoe deal with Michael Jordan's Jordan brand. Drake is now in business with arguably the greatest basketball player in history, rap superstar Drake, inking a deal with Team Jordan. And he made the announcement at a show recently in Portland, Oregon. He had this to say: growing up, I'm sure we all idolized this guy. He goes by the name of Michael Jordan. So today, I came to Portland and officially became inducted into the Team Jordan family. I feel like I'm at home right now. Drake also posted several photos on his Instagram account of the OVO brand prototypes. I, for one, am happy to see the big wave of side ventures rappers are getting into as of late. There was a time when entrepreneurship and the entrepreneur spirit was laughed at in hip-hop. Now, of course, a lot of rappers, clothing deals was the thing. Now the tennis shoes, and hip-hop definitely has infiltrated all parts of fashion and such. So definitely shout out to him and Team Jordan for the, all of the big time moves that they're making. With that being said, let's get this thing going. And hit these lines real quick. Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Meech, Vision Ent.
What's going on? What's going on, man? How's it going?
How you doing?
Hey, can't complain, can't complain. For those that don't know, videographer and editor Meech from Vision Ent, right? All right, definitely glad you could chop it up with us. How did you get into the whole video business? Were you an artist? Were you a producer? How did you get connected with that?
Oh man, I'm not an artist. I just always had a passion for video, and a friend of mine was doing video and had a camera, and he was videotaping some stuff for Gucci Mane one time, and I was like, wow, man, like you really videotaping stuff for Gucci Mane? I'm like, man, that looks like it's fun. I'm like, how much your camera? He like, man, my camera costs $2,500. I'm like, wow, $2,500 for a camera? I said, well, if this is what I want to do, I gotta pay this $2,500. I bought a camera. I haven't looked back ever since.
Wow, that's like a really nice way to get inducted into the whole thing. Is the video game is it as competitive as say like the rappers are with each other?
It's very competitive, man. Very, very. Very competitive, because the way technology is, they're making these good cameras very cheap for anybody to get. So everybody is just buying these cameras, and they think they directors, and they start out wanting to shoot videos. So you got a guy that's saying, "Hey, I shoot videos for $100." Who do you think everybody gonna go to?
Right. Right.
$100 guy, but you get what you pay for when it comes to this game.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You know,
I can imagine.
It's very competitive.
You created a nice brand for yourself. a lot. You shoot a lot of quality videos, and you also do some like with the Vision logo up against the brick wall. What's the motivation behind that type of branding?
Oh man, when I first started out, I was brainstorming, thinking of a marketing scheme. That's what I call it, a marketing scheme. How can I brand my name? And an artist that I know made me a sign with my logo on it, and I hung it on the wall one day. And I'm just thinking, like, how can I brand this? So I said, you know what? I'm gonna find all the hottest rappers in Baltimore, tell them to stand in front of my logo, and I'll shoot it for free. But the whole time, the whole marketing scheme is you watching the artist, but at the same time, my logo is in the background that never moves. So you cannot possibly miss my logo. So
Sure.
that's how I came up with the marketing scheme.
It's definitely
From there, I just
a
kept
brilliant.
building and building and building and building. Right now, I can't stop, man. This in my blood. Like I do this for the love. It's not really about money with me with this at all. Like I learned from over the years, like I cannot allow this business to kind of take over. I do it as a hobby. I do it for the love, but I can't do it for the money because there's really no money. There's really no money into it in this city. You can't really make no money. Not in this
That's
city.
true. That you're right. Not this city. And of course to our listeners, we're talking about the city of Baltimore. What videographers, what directors inspired you? Whose work did you on a national level?
National, I'm gonna say hype. Little X, hype
Big time.
Williams, man. Little X, they definitely inspire me. Definitely.
No doubt.
Definitely.
They pulling in big time numbers. Tell us about the first video that you ever shot.
Oh man, this is a guy named P Tactics. He's a local rapper. I had just bought this Canon 7D camera. Didn't know nothing about this camera at all. Really, I was so nervous. It's like when you're a director, it's like everybody is staring at you like, okay, Mr. Director, what you want me to do next? Okay, what's next? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, okay, stand here. Let's do this scene. Let's do this scene. But technically, I think I pulled it off good. I didn't show the artists and the people around that I didn't know what I was doing. But technically, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't. It was
And
very scary. When it was all said and done, it turned out pretty good. It turned out pretty good for my first video. Like I said, I didn't know nothing. I was just shooting. I was just doing interviews and shooting basketball games and shooting little stuff around town. But my first music video, yeah, I was nervous. Definitely.
I mean anybody that's seen your work, of course you know what you're doing now. Did you go to school? How did you get from that level, that first video, to the point where you're at right now?
Oh, no school. It was hands-on training. Like one thing about me, if it's something that I like and I got a passion for it, I just go online. I just go online. I just study. I watch tutorials. I watch videos after videos after videos, and that's how I pretty much learn. I'm hands on. I learn hands on.
That's
Just
that's
watching
that's
videos and
good.
tutorials and studying other videographers and one thing about me is if I see something, the first thing that comes to my mind is like, wow, how did they do that? So I sit and try to figure out how they did it. From where I'm at now, I'm definitely going to school. I'm about to go to a film school now. I'm ready to get into film, movies. I'm ready to get away from the music videos.
Wow. And you kind of tied into my next question, but let me ask you this. Tell us about the largest production, the largest video that you were a part of, as far as the most things going on, the most people involved. Tell us about that.
I did something for TT the artist. She's a local rapper. It was a big budget video. We shot it. movie style. There was a lot of makeup involved, a lot of building sets. It definitely was an experience for me. That, and also I started doing green screen videos, which is totally different. It's a different world when it comes to green screens. It's hard. I thought it was easy, where you just stand in front of a green screen and you just do your thing, but it's more than that. It's a lot involved with green screens. So between green screens and TT the Artist video, that was one of the biggest productions.
So you talked about you're not going to take a leap into film. As far as you shooting the videos, how involved with the treatment or the storyline for people that don't know are you with the videos?
Oh, I go 100% with the storyline. Most of the time, I give the artist the opportunity to come up with an idea or treatment or storyline, and I pretty much piggyback off of their idea. That's what I usually do. I usually piggyback. They come up with just the basic idea, and I take that idea and that story, and I bring it to life. Like I make it bigger than what they come up with, because a lot of people just have an idea, but sometimes it's more than just an idea. You gotta, especially with storytelling, you gotta tell a story. You gotta know what shots you want. You want to know how the audience is gonna, like, if somebody watching something, it's like you gotta put yourself in the audience chair. You know what I mean? You gotta put yourself in their seat whenever you editing or shooting. It's like you gotta see what they seeing. That's
Right.
pretty much it.
I had a chance to be on the set of one of the videos that you shot for JD Polar. I guess it was JD's video.
Okay.
And it was a lot. I mean, it was a lot of cars. I think they had like a car club come
Oh
through
yeah,
there.
yeah. Big money. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So I saw you in the element. You was in the zone, and but that
And you're
was
right.
real
When I
cool.
get in the zone, man. And that day too was like big, because it's like you got so many people just. It's a trick when you're a director. It's like, okay, director, what's next? It's like you got 30 people just staring at you, and it's like, okay, what we doing next? But thank God I had it where I didn't like do it on the fly. Them doing over the fly videos sometimes can be a mess, and sometimes they could be good. Like I shot some for D-Boy on the fly, and I think I did it pretty good. It's a video I shot for him called Shots.
Yep.
He called me one day and just say, hey, I want to shoot a video. Come on, I got some money. Come on. I'm on my way. No treatment, no nothing. So sometimes you can do a good job that way, and sometimes you can't. Most of the time, it's better to do a treatment, because everything will be structured.
Yeah. I definitely feel you on that. As far as the talent in Baltimore, is there any artists that you haven't had a chance to work with that you want to work with?
Scar Opera. I definitely like to do some work with Scar. I pretty much work with everybody. Like, it's really not too many people that I haven't worked with. But I haven't worked with Scar. Who else? With everybody. So he's really the only one that I haven't worked with. I would love to work with Scar. Scar imagination is like so amazing. And I know if we two come together, man, we definitely can put a nice product out.
Yeah, it's very talented dude.
Definitely.
And I know this is probably gonna be tough for you to say. Do you have a favorite video that you shot?
Favorite? My favorites just gets changed because it just gets better and better. But if I had to pick a favorite, I guess this last one I just did for JD, the Tomboy, a remix.
It's definitely, and I see you using like different techniques and all different types of little tricks in every video.
I see. Thing about me is like this thing called video is considered art, and we all artists in this video game. I just think that I kind of stand out different. I have like my own style. Some guys have a slow-mo style. They always use slow-mo. They always use a certain kind of, they use a look. With me, it's all about the music. If I like the song, it's gonna be a great video. I'm not saying if I don't like it, it won't. But majority of the time, if I like it, I'll definitely put my foot in it. Like, and how I edit off the music. For some reason, I don't know if you can call something wrong with me or anything. I might be weird, but when I edit, it's like I into this person. Like I transform into the beat. Like when I'm editing, I edit off the music. If the beat change, the clip change. If it's snares, if it's hi-hats, every instrument in that song, that's how I edit. I hear every instrument that comes on, I changes the clips. I use movement, a lot of movement. Like I just edit off the music. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's the love of the music. I don't know, but I just edit off the music, man. The music what drives me when I edit. It really does.
Do you have to like the song in order to come up with a good project?
I'm gonna be honest. Most of the time, I mean, if it's a song that's just like terrible, I've really got to put a lot of effort in it because I don't really like it, and it's but I know it's my job to give somebody a service. I know that's my job to give them a service. I know I'm not supposed to like every song, but it's hard. I work even harder if I don't like it. I have to use a lot of brain power to turn something that I don't like into something great. But if I like the song, oh man, you're gonna win. You're gonna win. Most of the time, if an artist, for real, I'm being honest. Most of the time, if an artist give me a song, I don't outright tell them that I don't like it, but I use it in a different way. I might say, hey, look, you got any other songs you want to send me? Or I might tell the artist, let me pick the song. Because if I pick it, I know it's going to be great. But, most artists they already have their singles that they pick. So sometimes I got to live with it.
The future of Vision Entertainment, are you looking to sign acts or is it just going to be filmed?
Right now, I just want to do film. The signing act thing, this thing about signing acts, at the end of the day, you need money. And my money is not that long. Like, that's the problem with these artists, man. They don't understand. You need money to be in this game. You cannot, you're going to make it even harder if you don't have money, unless you just great artist. Justin Bieber did it. I mean, he didn't have any money. He got discovered on YouTube. Now, you have to be great to make it in this game without money. And I haven't ran across any great artists yet that don't require money. But you gotta have money with this game. And I don't want to pick up any artists unless the artist has their own money and they want to invest in their own self. Then maybe I'll go all for it. But right now, no, I'm gonna stick with the film. I'm gonna stick with what I know and what I love and make that grow. Once that grow and I be successful, then maybe I'll pull in some artists. But right now, no. The answer is no.
Okay. Um, as far as any national artists, is there any national artists that you want to work with?
There's tons of them, man. I definitely want to work with Los. Definitely want to work with Los. Definitely would love to work with Gucci, man. And what's his name from DC? Fat Trell. I definitely do some work with Fat Trell from out DC.
Yeah.
But any other artists? Nah.
All right.
I
If
want to stick with somebody. But
anybody needs to get your services and want to contact you, how can they do that?
oh, they can hit me. They can email me visionent01@gmail.com, or they can give me a call at 909-34-MEECH. It's 909-34-MEECH or visionent01@gmail.com.
Absolutely. I definitely appreciate you taking the time to talk with us. Anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Definitely want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity, for interviewing me. Like, you know, sometimes some the amount of work I do, sometimes it seems like that, like I put in all this work for this city and I did all this and did that, and it's like, you know, is people watching, or is they not watching, or is it giving me my props, or they not? But I really appreciate you giving me the opportunity for this interview, for people to hear me. They're used to seeing me, but they don't hear me. If you know what I
Well,
mean.
I definitely know what you mean. I think a lot of times people come off as unapproachable, and
Hmm.
I think you might come off as unapproachable to a lot of people.
You know what? That by you saying that and the type of guy I am, I'm taking that as a compliment,
It
as
is.
something for me to
It's
grow on.
like you'll see, you'll see. I remember because we never really sat down in person and talked, but I mean, I've seen you out, and I'm like, I want to chop it up with, and I'm like, it looks like you don't want to be
Nah.
bothered.
You know what? You're not the first that said it. It's funny. That's why I'm changing. I said to myself, certain things when you get older, you gotta grow. So it's like, okay, some things I need to change. I want to be approachable because I'm a nice guy. I'm cool. Like anybody that really know me is like, I'm willing to help you out. I'm cool, but but
Definitely.
but at the same time, I got used. I got dogs. So it's like my guards are up now. Like you can't get over on me no more. Like I've been abused and used, and people that got over on me. Like I done been through the whole ruckus with this town, man. It's just to the point now. It's like, should I trust you? Like, if you're gonna try to get over on me, like people try to be so nice to me because they want to get something out of me. Now,
Yeah.
nah, I doubt that. Like my guards is up, and the word free just do not exist in my vocabulary. Like it just don't even exist. It don't. Like don't even use the word free around me. I'm freed out right now. Like I've been doing too much free stuff. It's at that time now where it's like, okay, I need to be paid for my services now. Like I think I put in work. I think I deserve it. Like it's a lot of time you put in with this stuff. But I'm definitely gonna take heed to what you're saying, and I'm definitely gonna take the necessary steps to change that because I really don't want people to feel like they can't approach me. I want people to approach me. I'm glad you approached me and
Yeah. Yeah. That's real. Yeah. I'm glad I did too.
offered the door interview. I'm like, I was so happy. I couldn't wait till 6 o'clock today. Like there's some things on my chest I be wanting to get out for real. I really do. I be wanting to get this stuff out sometimes.
Now, I feel you. Yeah, I'm definitely glad we had a chance to we chop it up and really talk about this. And like I said, it's a lot of people that I'm sure we just want to just reach out and say that they're check out what you're doing and they really checking for you, and maybe they just might be shy to do that.
I know them on all these when I hang up, I'm gonna go on all these social networks tonight, and post up. If anybody wanna feel free, if anybody wanna ask me anything, say something to me. This is your chance. Feel free. I'm not gonna bite. I'm not gonna fight. Just feel free. I'm gonna use the social network to get that out today, man. You definitely
Absolutely.
made my day today.
Absolutely. Same here. I definitely respect everything that you're doing, and like I said, you're doing real quality work, man. So I definitely
I
want to commend you on
appreciate it.
that.
People like you, man, I swear to God, keeps me going. Cause sometimes I'm my worst critic, man. Sometimes I'll be like, am I doing this right? It's like, is this good? I'm just my worst critic. It just feel like, you know, I feel like I'm not there yet. I got a long way to go, but which is cool. Which is cool, cause I'm willing to learn. Like I said, I'm definitely about to go to school this film, man, cause this something that I love to do. Plus, I'm getting old. I'm the type of guy that starts something and don't finish, and start this business and start this business. But right now, I found something that I truly, truly love to do, and this is all I want to do for the rest of my life.
That's great, and I know that when you put in the type of commitment on film that you put in the videos, it's going to be great product, and we definitely going to be checking you out.
Appreciate it.
Much love to you, man.
Thank you.
All right, peace. That was our conversation with the homie Meech, and yours truly, Don McKay. I definitely like to thank you for logging on, tuning in. You can check me out on YouStreamRadio.com daily, also on all social networks at the Don McKay Show. You can check us out there. If you need to get with me, interviews at YouStreamRadio.com, interviews at YouStreamRadio.com. That is how you do it. I love to talk to you. I love to, hear what you got going on. So hit me up. Send music so we can add you to the YouStreamRadio.com playlist. YouStreamRadio MP3s at gmail.com. That's the way you do it. My name is Don McKay, and I will check you guys out tomorrow.